Right now, you're spinning through space at over 1,000 miles per hour. This incredible speed is due to the Earth's rotation, which has been ongoing for billions of years. It's so constant and smooth that you don't even feel it. Imagine standing on a giant merry-go-round that never stops spinning. That's essentially what's happening, but on a planetary scale. The rotation of the Earth is responsible for the cycle of day and night, the weather patterns we experience, and even the shape of our planet. But what if this rotation suddenly came to a halt? You might be standing still, unaware of the cosmic dance happening beneath your feet. The calmness of your surroundings belies the incredible forces at play. The Earth's rotation is a delicate balance, a symphony of motion that keeps everything in harmony. But what if the music stopped? What if the Earth suddenly stopped spinning? Imagine this. The air around the planet would keep moving at that same speed. The atmosphere, which is also rotating with the Earth, would suddenly become a chaotic force of nature. The inertia of the air would cause it to continue moving at over 1,000 miles per hour, creating unimaginable winds. These winds would be faster than any hurricane in history. Picture the most violent storm you can imagine and then multiply its intensity many times over. The air currents would be so powerful that they could strip the surface of the Earth, uprooting trees, buildings, and anything not firmly anchored to the ground, instantly unleashing winds faster than any hurricane in history. The devastation would be beyond comprehension. Everything not anchored to bedrock would be swept away. Cars, houses, and even entire forests would be torn from the ground and hurled through the air like toys. The sheer force of these winds would turn everyday objects into deadly projectiles. Imagine debris flying at speeds that could slice through metal and concrete. The landscape would be unrecognizable, a wasteland of destruction. Oceans would surge inland, creating continent-sized tsunamis. The inertia of the water would cause massive waves to crash onto the land, flooding cities and wiping out coastal regions. Buildings would collapse under the immense pressure, and entire communities would be submerged. Satellites and GPS would fail. The sudden stop of the Earth's rotation would disrupt the delicate balance of satellites orbiting our planet. Communication systems would go down, and navigation would become impossible. The technology we rely on every day would be rendered useless. Day and night would stretch into 6-month cycles. Without the rotation of the Earth, one side of the planet would be in perpetual daylight, while the other would be in constant darkness. This would have a profound impact on the climate, with extreme temperatures on both sides. Gravity wouldn't disappear, but the Earth would become more egg-shaped as water flooded toward the poles. The redistribution of water would cause the Earth to become more egg-shaped. The polar regions would experience massive flooding as water moved towards them. This would lead to the melting of ice caps and a rise in sea levels, further exacerbating the flooding. And that's just the beginning. The atmosphere would shift. The sudden stop of the Earth's rotation would cause dramatic changes in weather patterns. The atmosphere, no longer held in place by the rotation, would become unstable. This would lead to unpredictable and extreme weather events. Earth's magnetic field might collapse. The rotation of the Earth is crucial for maintaining its magnetic field. Without it, the field could weaken or disappear entirely. This would leave the planet vulnerable to solar radiation, which could have devastating effects on life. Life, as we know it, would never be the same. The sudden stop of the Earth's rotation would have a profound impact on all forms of life. Ecosystems would be disrupted and many species would struggle to survive. Human civilization would face unprecedented challenges as we adapted to a new and hostile environment. The good news? It's almost impossible. The forces that keep the Earth spinning are incredibly powerful, and it would take an unimaginable event to stop them. So, while the scenario is terrifying, it's also highly unlikely. The bad news almost isn't the same as never. While it's comforting to know that such an event is nearly impossible, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. The universe is full of surprises, and we must always be prepared for the unexpected. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more terrifying science scenarios from Clever Pixel Studios. Stay curious, stay informed, and always be prepared for the wonders and mysteries of our universe.